Kadip,
Mending
aku
nonton
support
kuali apa
kamu.
ini? Ini atuh udah pasti jelas itu mah.
Kuali siapa, Jir?
Kualifikasi
Qualification.
F1.
Oh. Jir, si Dipa disemangatin, aku nggak ada yang nyemangatin. Iya, deng aku orang yang salah ya. Maaf ya, guys. Teman support, makasih ya, ayo, makasih ya, ayo. Emotnya ini loh, kalau aku ini loh. Emotnya loh. Ini emotnya ini loh, buat Ayu loh. Buat aku ini loh. Emotnya loh, kenapa ya? Kenapa emotnya, kenapa
Malam
emot buat
live
aku ini?
sampai jam berapa? Live
Iya.
sampai jam
Ih,
1
ih.
gitu. Apa jam 2 lupa.
Jam segituan.
Kalau mau yang sampai subuh, aku
Siap.
mau main sampai subuh.
Oh, si Pai main sampai subuh, namatin game.
Tadi
Halo,
lagi
halo,
pakai
yang
gelang
udah
Anjir
live
udah
kayaknya
ya?
susah.
si Ugi pakai AI lihat.
No.
Eh apa?
Mau lihat gak guys? Mau lihat gak guys si Ugi? Katanya sama mantannya katanya. Lihat 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 lihat.
1 jam 1 pagi. Live 24 jam. Ini penuhin dulu ini. Live 24
Ini apa
jam.
Jir? Pakai AI Jir. Lihat general, lihat jadi general.
Mana?
Dungu banget anjing.
God damn.
God damn.
Tan up.
Udah makan? Udah tadi kenyang, sumpah kenyang kenyang bego Jir tadi Jir.
Oh, katanya nggak kenyang.
Kamu itu mah yang belum
Lu
kenyang gara-gara apa coba? Gara-gara apa? Lihat, lihat, lihat sesuatu, guys.
Permisi, halo Kira.
Itu mah harus iya harus
Kira
ya
lu di
pakai
Bogor
AI.
kan ya? Kemarin gempa gimana? Gede nggak?
gedean.
Mana ini tuh? Gedean apa sok? Sesekali live 24 jam.
Nggak tahu
Penuhin
apa
dulu
kamu
sok
SMP.
ini.
Adalah sesuatu pokoknya yang nggak bisa dia
Bertahap atau kan
obrolin.
kemarin 8 jam.
Bukan lihat cewek-cewek yang montok, Jir. Pokoknya itu bikin tiba-tiba gak mood makan. Itu aja intinya.
Mau ngasih tahu.
Tut tut
Tren
tut tut tut
susah
tut
pisan
tut
pakai
tut
gelang.
tut. Lihat masih ngurusin gelang anjir.
Susah pisan sih ya. Aku aja tadi ini pakai ini dipakein SMP.
Iya iya apa Dip? Iya iya apa? Kenapa tiba-tiba iya iya? Kalau pamer dulu. Samper samper guys, samper. Apa lagi tiba-tiba iya iya? Dip.
Pisan. Irfan dulu ada yang naksir namanya Kira sekarang juga masih kayaknya. Kira siapa? Kira-kira siapa?
What the hell?
Waduh, heh.
Batu hell.
Kenapa itu kamu ngapain lagi pakai gelang susah pisan.
Apa apa EA-nya rusak lagi ini play online nih? Naon Ipang? Apa yang Ipang?
Kira-kira Akira ponakan gue dong.
Kira-kira kalau kira mana ke kira-kira?
Gak mau di itu sakit hati mungil. Kenapa di pak?
Anjir,
Iya emang itu
apalagi
sebegitu.
si Dip, apalagi si
Gede
Dip,
banget
terus
gempanya
aja.
tapi aman.
Cuman gara-gara salah ini anjing, salah mencet, jing.
Salah.
Jadi
Tapi
drama. Bukan maksudnya jadi drama ya, maaf lah pokoknya lah.
disebut
Keluar dulu
drama si
Discord.
Adip.
Assalamualaikum.
Ah,
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam. Wait. Ini chat yang oh ntar guys. Apa chat? Saurian Soul. Kaer Morhen. Gila guys, gila pisan. Dicapit anjing.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Look at this butt. The
It
booty.
wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etched.
Gak ada ininya, gak ada subtitles. Where is subtitles? Enemy upscaling. Video. Display. ada subtitle ya? HD.
What?
Horse fear bar. Which your senses on minimap boleh.
So, later then.
See you later.
Cumoy. Oops, sorry. I got how many butts?
Shit. Mountain Pass as beautiful as ever.
It's Siri.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Ya. Don't get mad at her.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think?
With a flip?
All
With
right.
a flip, Master
Take off the
Witcher?
blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations?
Maybe for a witcher.
Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any
With a
strigger.
flip?
Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
That book was horribly
I
dull.
know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
It won't happen again.
Better not.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Maybe if you fall.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
Yeah. Geralt, why are you stuck? Get out. Buset. Run along the ramparts down the lower courtyard. Wait, I took the wrong path.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you
Uncle
fight a
Vesemir.
beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword.
Grab a sword, Ciri. Don't be a bitch.
What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
I'll skip the.
Let's skip straight to free training. No point going over the basics again.
No point over going the basics again. Yeah, Gerald. Gerald.
Whoa!
Kita skip tutorial
You
soal
really
yang
showed
pernah
him,
main.
kid.
Tapi belum pernah di streamin.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. As soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Siri?
Oh, makasih yang subscribe. Sisirap.
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
Every last play for you. Mantap yo, ato. Nganahan tuh. Bisa 60 FPS kan? Dia aing poho ya.
What the? Vesemir.
Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
You can use the Axis sign to force an algo. Witcher sensors are superhumanly sensitive. By focusing them, Geralt can track. Wait. Chat box. Cek tes heula. Ah, segitu dah. Ntar kalau insya Allah ya aing pasti li lapisan karek iya karek angin maksudnya karek di iya pisan di awal pisan.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
I dreamt of Kaer Morhen.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil.
Little she
I've
devil.
trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character.
None had her characters.
Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Time to go, Vesemir.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon.
So
Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us
got
there.
us there.
What's this
Nothing else.
postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private.
That's
Vesemir.
private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
Wow. Imagine
Wait,
kalau
hear that?
pakai poster
I smell it. Ghouls. That stench.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Bird skull in black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
Where do you think you're going? Come back!
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood.
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed. Hey-ya!
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
Yang lawan itu.
Slower.
We going? Help me! Help! Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
No, thank you. I'm a
Could
hero.
always use a few crowns.
Thing is,
I'm a ritual, but
I've
I'm
a
a
meager
hero. I'm a
purse at the
hero.
moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Wait. Salah anjing.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
Malah minta
No.
koin, eh.
But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Done. Merchant.
Greetings.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In a forest to the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut. My gran told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witch
Everything's
that was
gonna be
hunting him
fine.
down, started poking him arse. When he started twisting and swinging, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it worked. Except it was some drowner that had sapped on him. Do with it! What did the folk do? Sorry,
Radical.
Well done.
Temerians no more. Oh, ganggu pisan itu jelema.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble. That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
My ass, it is.
What? Witches?
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
I can hear you, peasants.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over.
Stop it, you
Might be worth your while
Vesemir.
to ask after her.
Pretty busy place you got.
I like him.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Claro. Thanks for everything.
Thanks. For everything.
It's good enough information for me.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Sour is my beer. Just wanna talk.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here'll talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Running low on patience. Once it's gone, your heads'll roll.
Oh, we was jesting. No call for anger.
See a raven-haired woman here, dressed in black and white?
We know nothing, sir. Leave us be.
Leave us. We don't want to talk. We don't want to fight.
Yeah.
What's more, there are 4 factions.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Poppycock. Poppycock. Poppycock.
Horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Why are you here?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Magnum opus. Go back to your books. Wait. What about the war? What's it?
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Won't make it to Novigrad yet.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Farewell.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Alright.
Why not?
Splendid! Here's how it's done.
It's like a mini game. Di dalamnya. Game di dalam game. No. Pure poppycock. Vimde. Siege combat. Why not? Kalah dia. Kiramets. We passed as well. Siege juga, oke. Pass. Be right back, baby.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Miraculous Guide to Gwent. Week. Velen, 52, Novigrad, 37, Skellige, ow. Thank you. Beli kartu dulu ah.
Something else you'll be needing.
Yes.
Got anything?
Depends what you're...
Okay. Nice. Farewell.
Farewell. Counter Odin. Hi, Schiffer. Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Tidak mau minum.
Don't generally drink with strangers.
Come. I know this to be a
Gak minum
vile
dulu, gak
place.
minum, gak dulu.
You
Main
might
sama
down a
teman
little
sendiri,
glass
game
merely
sendiri.
to aid digestion.
Can we cut to the chase? You see her or not?
Solo.
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Cerita ini mah. Baru mulai.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
Nilfgaardian Lemon. How do you know Yen?
How do you know Yennefer?
Ternyata kita
What a
lagi nyari ini,
question.
lagi nyari
Master
ceweknya
Dandelion's
si-
ballads, of course.
si
The
Godwin.
only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness.
Jadi mirip
Unless,
ini sama
that
orang
is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
No.
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Ntar si botak itu teh ada di chapter selanjutnya, tapi masih jauh banget. Tiba-tiba hilang si botak itu tadi.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
Sinyal aku jelek. Alah. Tidak apa-apa. Ini sparring, nih sparring.
Done drinking? Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
Whip off your melon! Come on! You're dead!
GG.
Nice meeting you.
Dasar pemabuk. Automatically save. Okay.
Faster.
Goidemar, would you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now. D-E-R-B-A.
No.
Medallion's humming. Basic power. It's gotta be. Time to end this.
upgrade. Fast attack. Either sword, strong attack. Fast attack dulu ah.
Go, go.
Dun. Gelap lagi. High five first nonton live apa? Halo Ulia. Ini kita lagi bermain The Witcher 3. Game ini apa? Kayak cerita-cerita. Melawan monster. Ini kan udah habis. Roach, sini Roach. Good boy.
Go, go.
Welcome ya. Subscribe dulu kalau belum ya. Aku nggak ada notif subscribe. Nah ya, taruh. Sekali nonton live soalnya kalau nonton live dia tantrum terus teriak mulu. Ini mah aku gamenya juga lagi ini, lagi kalem ini mah, lagi game cerita. Jadi kita vibesnya juga kalem. Tapi aman kan ini suara aku nggak apa? Nggak kegedean. Gamenya
No
juga
locals
nggak
allowed
terlalu
without the
kegedean.
express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Past the gate. Got work for me.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
Oh. Ini Jonas. Dibantuin teh.
Barbarians.
What do you want?
Dan lihat-lihat. Udah. Kita langsung aja.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Straight to Novigrad.
We must requisition the share of your
Special grindstone to temporarily enhance your weapons.
I know there is little left in your granaries. But soldiers do, and so they must eat, correct?
Aye, Excellency.
Yang ini kagak mau. Oh, itu mah blacksmith ini. bisa bikin senjata.
Password.
Don't know any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
You got a knack for that as well. Can you craft something for
I'd like you to
me?
craft something for me.
Okay. Junk. Haft. Top. Ooh, swords. Require level 2. Disclare Dorian's Dorian. Yeah.
So long.
Berapa jam pai? Capeknya ini main game ini. Sampai capek. Soalnya ini
How
mah
much grain will your village
lama,
give?
lama banget jam game.
Whatever you say, Your
Bisa
Excellency.
beberapa hari.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Ya, makasih Julia udah
Thank
nonton
you,
ya.
sir. Thank you
Jangan lupa
kindly.
subscribe.
I summoned only
Kalau
the
belum.
Elderman and the
Kalau
smith,
udah, ya.
Willis.
Terima kasih.
But it is said he is a dwarf. You are
Ada
too tall to
notifikasi
be him.
aku. Some the Elderman and Smith Willis, but it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him. Can't argue with that. Like,
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it, and then I shall see what I can do.
What do you care about the griffin?
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
Biarkan profesional
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Tomira. So long.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Esun Yakten.
If your current quest has more than one objective, you can choose which objective is tracked by pressing B. The herbalist.
The plague!
Herbalist. Wait, how?
SN.
Oh.
Fast travel. Okay.
Heard of the fly?
Roach. Time to go, Roach.
Let's go.
Coba. Halo Luffy. Welcome. Mana nyetak? Maaf pak. Buru-buru saya. Saya harus ngebantu nyari monster saya pak. Permisi.
Keeps pouring like this on my bulbs.
Di Tomira.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that?
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love.
Oh, dia pengen
Wounds are healing, but she will die.
bertemu dengan
Blood's pooling in her skull.
laki-laki.
Nothing my brews can do to help.
Bertemu dengan pacarnya. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my brews. I could try to help her.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
she'll die as it is.
Yes, a peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago, we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. Whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sar... something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Captain Peter actually does.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you. But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? Lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Find some buckthorn on the riverbed. That. death's bed. Brew a dose of the swallow potion. Bikin swallow. Wait. Alchemy. Yeah. Potion. Swallow. Dwarven spirit. Oh my god, Drowner. Oh, kita nyari Drowner. Dwarven. Celandine. There. Pin. Shop panel. Okay. Oh, kita nggak nemu sini. Dia punya nggak? Tomira.
Yes?
Ada.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Buat bikin ini, alchemy water essence. Celandine. Oh ini nih Celandine. Dwarven satu aja. Ya. Celandine-nya 5. Thank you. Drowner brain. I believe I need Drowner brain. 1 Drowner brain. Okay. Thank you, Tomari. Timora? Tomira? Okay. I need to find Drowners. Babi. Quest. Nyari Buckthorn-nya. Find some Buckthorn.
Come on.
Roach, we're going off-road. Ow. Where are the drowners? Dive. I need drowners. I need drowners.
Come on, Roach.
Tomira punya Tomira. Tadi lupa ngecek sih. Apakah aku bodoh? Kita coba cek. Oh, Neng. Tadi butuh
Yes.
Drowner brain. Punya nggak satu?
Got any herbs you're willing?
I'm sure I...
Drowner. Ya, nggak ada, Cok. Bentar,
Farewell. Faster.
Any drowners in the area? Are there any drowners on the area? Collection of Gwen card. Main quest.
Slow now. Whoa.
Oh!
Out of my way.
Excuse me, please. I'm on a rush. I'm on a rush. help an innocent young girl. Miss Love. Hey.
Anyone home?
Must be out hunting.
Miss Love. Here are
Trail's fresh.
tracks.
Ms. Love just left home.
Miss Love. Pak Miss Love. Saya cari-cari tadi, Pak.
You,
Di
Ms.
rumah
Love.
nggak ada.
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Why not?
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutt, too late, attacked another one.
Come on.
Nakal. Nakal bisa. Duduk semuanya. Baik. Tunggu dulu, Bos. Tunggu dulu. Oh.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... Well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse
The
that...
Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other.
Gay.
Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
No griffin can hear me or spy me.
Twas here.
'Twas was
One
here.
lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for
Looking
yourself
for
now.
details. I'll be fine.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right.
I'm a witcher.
Good hunting now.
Trust me, Ms. Luff. I'm a witcher.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood.
It means, it's been very long.
A camp.
A camp? Footsteps.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
There is a crate under here. Hey, come on, Auto-Asia, get out. Linen. Oh, good boy.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
Yeah.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin.
Step away.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all okay. Should talk to Vesemir.
Character. Cari Browners.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Harusnya Drowner itu dekat-dekat dengan sungai. Terlihat ya. Dulu ngobrol
Go, go. A noon wraith. Wonder what it's doing here. Strange. She's not attacking. She fled, but she'll be back tomorrow. Something's keeping her here. Move it!
Noon Wraith.
Come on.
Ya Roach ini ke belakang Roach. Bawel lama. Drowners.
What? Lost your nerve?
Griffin decoction. Kita mau ini mau ngasih ke orang sakit, bikin dulu ramuan. Kasihan tadi ada yang sakit. Roach, sini. Nah, ini
Come
namanya
on, Roach.
Wak. Si kudanya. Pinter. Member Siwal datang. Dia tuh teh gara-gara kemarin, wih kesuspend seminggu eta teh.
Your gran told me about this. Lads are listening.
Goidemar, will you raise a glass with me?
Sekarang mah lagi ini
It's raining, it's pouring.
stream yang vibes-nya kalem-kalem aja.
Good woman. Swine.
Main game cerita. Enak banget nggak nontonnya? Masa kecil soalnya teh mau ngomong kecil. Oh.
Yes?
Halo.
Got a potion for Lena.
Aman nggak? Aman nggak
Swallow.
sini?
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth.
Halo, halo.
Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately. But I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
Better.
I like you,
Enakan ya,
Witcher.
anak.
Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
Makasih tuh Mira. Gimana kamu sehat? Lena sehat nggak Lena? Lena udah sehat belum? Udah bangun gening Lena? Ada emang ntar. Belum segini mah. Neng mau beli sesuatu Neng.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm
Ada
sure I
jamu
can
apa
find
aja Neng?
something.
Suara komputer aku nggak kedenger meren ya, Wak. Si ini gandeng komputer akunya. Soalnya gamenya berat. Aman meren ya. Swallow Tawny Owl. Alchemy. Spectre oil, necrophage oil, cursed oil, white honey, cat. Farewell.
Farewell.
Ntar ya kita basa-basinya ya, Tomira. Saya mau berburu monster dulu. Kasihan ini warga pada mati. Roach, I come. Oke. Roach, jangan tiba-tiba berhenti wae. Kalau ternyata nggak kelihatan ini aku. Kita pindahin ke atas dikit aja ini mah. Di tengah. Nah, kelihatan makanannya ya. Reserve aku nih. Tapi aneh gak Wak? Atau mending di bawah ya? Tapi ntar ketutupan itu resource makanan aku. Alas ya. Maaf Bu, tubruk kuda. Atau kecilin lagi ya?
Looking for trouble.
Pakai semir. Nih udah kita siap.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of a Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two Witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that
Kita mau
going?
ngejebak si monsternya. Saya dapat informasi tentang
Learned some
monster
things.
Griffinnya.
It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Griffin yang laki-lakinya marah.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
Kalau pengen dengerin, kepo. Oh ya, HP aku udah bener, Wak. Baru tadi dibenerin. Kalau di mute dulu bisi ini. Ya, sudah bertemu Indra. Di HP mah tuh bisa dikebelakangin gini. Nggak ngerti caranya. Biarin lah ya.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already. Other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove.
Nggak
Plenty
ngerti,
of
aku juga
room
baru
and
lihat, coba.
far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Baru lihat aku di HP mah nggak bisa, geng. Thunderbolt Potion. Ya, ini tadi udah dikasih tahu. Ini kayak gimana. Siap. Panel using page up. Witcher potion, but in order to use it, you must first equip it. Again. Aku tuh asa punya roti atau
My gran told me about a smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk
The
gathered.
Emperor shall guide
Go
us
on
straight
then,
in
Kazir!
ini teh aku kudu diganti dodge-nya.
You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
Tapi kualitasnya enakan gak Wak? Ini jernih nggak kata kamu? Si gambarnya.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
We can start.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes.
End the game,
And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Lucu sih Vesemir bikin yang kayak gitu, domba buat ngebait.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
Gambling. Well.
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Kapibara. Gak ada.
Watch out!
Time to... Not your lucky day.
Damn! It's fast! It's about to dive!
Rod, jangan di sini. Rod, awas.
Don't let it get away!
Giddy up.
Nah, baru hayu Rod.
Choice.
serius banget. Iya sih Pak. Ini serius.
Not bad. Not
Lawan
bad.
monster dulu.
Though
Udah
you could
beresin
stand to
monsternya.
improve some things.
Like what?
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Siap, Uncle. Anjay. Griffin Trophy. Yo, ya tuh dari pedangnya muncul sihir. Jik di tank-tank gini atuh lihat kece tuh.
Slower.
Roach nendang.
Let's go.
Bener pisan kuda teh.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Main sendiri game sendiri. Game cerita ini.
That's it, Roach.
Experience sendiri saja. Kan baru upgrade PC ya. Jadi nyobain game yang gede. Nah, waktu itu mah nggak akan bisa di sambil streaming. Jadi ini teh sharing ini experience. Memang streamer terbaik emang. Gamenya lebih gede. Iya kegedean ya. Bentar. Kita kecilin dikit. Gimana dah sekarang, gimana dah? Aman merinnya? Atau masih kegedean? Ini suara aku ngobrol kalau normal.
Esse Jondrain et Meker.
Kedengeran nggak?
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knife.
Dikit lagi berarti ya, dikit lagi. Gimana sekarang? Gimana?
No! By the gods, no!
Kasihan guys, dia dihukum gara-gara bawa biji yang udah ini, udah apa, busuk.
What?
No more Captain Nice Guy.
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Sudah
Fulfilled my end of the
dibunuh Pak
bargain.
Griffin ya Pak.
Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
Kemana?
To
ini?
Vizima.
She was a
Cewek
day's
saya.
ride from here the whole time.
Cewek kita
Under my
namanya
nose.
Yennefer.
Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat.
Tit for tat.
Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Aduh, jadi orang baik nggak usah ambil koinnya, atau kita ambil koinnya karena pekerjaannya udah selesai. Ini nggak tahu ya, kayaknya di tahun segini belum terlalu kena inflasi sih, jadi kayak dapat koin juga nggak ngaruh lah. Gimana guys? Ada bingung juga nih. Tapi buat beli-beli ambil. Ambil dong. Jadi orang baik tuh. Udah ambil dah. Udah diambil lah. Bisa jajan sedikit lah, lumayan. Asa gelap gini ya gamenya, bentar kita iniin dikit, bagusin dikit.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons.
Oke. Realistis. Enggak ada. Organ filter.
Barbarians.
Keganti gak guys? Kita matiin. Done. Wait.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons. Barbarians.
Subhanallah. Pak mau beli pedang.
Are you here to spy or haggle?
Mau beli pedang. Gak ada warna-war, saya nggak jadi
I'd like
mata-mata
you to
juga.
craft something for me.
Ini bagus pak, saya beli pak. Berapa harga? 273. Aduh, koin saya 365. Boleh deh pak. Ya ini dijual 6. Dijual harganya 6.
So long.
Mana tuh guys?
Is it true? Northern women bathe.
Tuh yang tadi kasihan ini dipecut.
Please, no more.
Aduh.
Mercy,
Aduh.
please.
Kasihan itu tadi yang mau ngejual apa tadi teh, gandum gitu atau apa ya, pokoknya si biji-bijiannya teh udah busuk, dipecut aja sama si ininya.
Any tidings from Vizima?
Bantuin nggak bisa, di locket tadi, locket. Prepare to leave White Orchard with Vesemir. Fast travel aja kita jalannya, nggak usah jalan capek ah. Nah, kelihatan aku udah berapa lama left ya. Mang, hayu. Siap kurang, hayu. Kurang balik.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Siapa mereka?
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fists starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
Dah Geralt, jangan ini. Jangan gelut cenah. Kalau ada apa-apa, gua weh.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
Hey! Jaga mulut kamu.
You'll let that pass? I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Udah.
Leave me be!
Sopan atuh Aisyah.
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promise you freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
Saya nggak mau berkelahi, Pak.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Ini aja. Tangan kosong anjing, aing mah tangan kosong anjing tuh. Tangan kosong anjing. Mau positive vibes deh malah ini ya. Sorry guys. Malah digituin atuh. Iya takut.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
Jangan dekat-dekat.
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
Apa aing harus diem ya tadi? Damn.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Ini cewek kita, Yennefer. Ada yang nonton The Witcher?
Excuses,
Di
excuses.
Netflix.
You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
Yen?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
What's the rush?
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
Cakep, asli cakep.
I didn't, though I could have.
Terada aku yang lebih cakep di gamenya mah si Triss. Tapi kalau di Netflixnya si Triss kurs. Si Yennefer juga di Netflix kurs anjir. Yang paling cantik mah si Ciri-nya. Kalau di game ya, di Netflix ya. Wonder what
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Ya,
Thanks
dadah,
for your help,
Vesemir.
Vesemir. See you soon.
Dadah, aku
How's your
mau
horse?
sama
Swift?
Yennefer
Can't
dulu.
complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Kalau salah bakal ngaruh ntar ke si gamenya, ke ceritanya. Ayo mang, siap. Hati. Gaya gitu.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then,
Tuh musuh ini, musuh kita. Wild Hunt. Si Yennefer teh ini penyihir. Penyihir kuat.
Yennefer, how'd
We
they...
shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
Sudahi dulu.
Bard's tale begins near White Orchard.
Nah, pokoknya bakal diudahin teh kalau ada gini, ada cutscene kayak gini.
Sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Nearby Vizima. Jadi mandian. Ntar kalau melihat yang si Geralt mandi mah ya. Save dulu. Oh, bisa deh lihat sekarang gitu. Sok. Lagi di mandian. Google. Udah neng ya, ini mandinya. Si
It must suffice.
think Emir cares if I'm clean.
gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
On the bergère.
What now?
In that chair.
The bergère.
Catwin, please shave the
Kan
gentleman's
ini
sideburns to half an inch.
di apa? Castle teh. Kastil. Kerajaan. Kingdom. Udah itu dikasih mandinya ya. Udahan dulu. Lanjut part 2. Terima kasih yang udah nonton. Makasih ya wow, udah nonton. Udahan dulu. Udahan dulu. Lanjut part 2. Mantap. Yoi. Kita lanjut part 2. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.